This will be the Oriental Pacific Boxing Federation Flyweight Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing in the red corner, or in the blue corner, our challenger, OPBF's #1 flyweight. PBS #1 flyweight and Philippines rated #1. He was born and raised in General Santos City. He's 20 years old. He has a record of 19 wins, 11 by knockout, and 1 loss. He's from Colina State, Malabon, Metro Manila, Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, our challenger, Manny. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Thailand, the champion, OPBF champion, flyweight champion. He was born and raised in Thailand. He's 29 years old. He has a tremendous record of 35 wins, 15 by knockout, and 2 losses. From Thailand, ladies and gentlemen, Chokchai Chockvivat. 3K Battery from Thailand. He weighed in at 110.5 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be for the Oriental Pacific Boxing Federation Flyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to request everybody to stand up for the national anthem of Thailand. Ladies and gentlemen, the Philippine National Anthem. The judges of this fight will be
Won back in
Chokchai Chockvivat from Thailand and Bruce McTavish from New Zealand
Judges are now being announced.
and Consul 30 Australia from the Philippines. And also third man on the way will be Consul 30 Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be 12 rounds of professional boxing.
To evade the Philippines.
Well, you did mention that Chokchai Battery has held the title for quite some time now. He has defended it for the last 5 years.
Any foul, headbutts, low blow, or the use of elbow. You understand? Is there any question from the challenger's corner? Any question from the champion's corner? Okay, go back to your corners and come out fighting.
And words of instruction from the third man in the ring, 30 Australia. It's Chokchai 3K Battery versus Manny Pacquiao. And what an outstanding record. Both these fighters have edged Chokchai 35-2 with 15 knockouts. And Manny Pacquiao also with an outstanding record of 19-1 with 11 knockouts.
Both boxers in white, although the Filipino player or boxer, Manny Pacquiao, has the red stripe on the side of his trunks. Playing with the southpaw stance, Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines.
Chokchai, the veteran of the two, he's 29 years old, and Manny Pacquiao 20 years old, and Chokchai has demolished a vast majority of his Filipino opponents. He has lost only twice in his long and colorful career. He's ranked number 5 by the World Boxing Council in the flyweight division.
Manny Pacquiao leading with his right jab. So far, Chokchai 3K Battery has been content with sizing up his opponent.
We haven't seen too much offense from either fighter at this stage. Now, Pacquiao, he's the southpaw. He leads off with his right hand. He's got a lethal left hand. We know that he can punch, and Chokchai Battery also has an outstanding knockout reputation.
He's had 15 out of 35, and he has held the OPBF flyweight title for the past 5 years. That certainly speaks very well of his boxing abilities.
There's Chokchai attacking the midsection of Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao, the ring sensation here in the Philippines. He has lost only once in his career, and that was by a knockout to Rustico Taracampo a few years back. This is going to be the acid test for Manny Pacquiao. A lot of his critics have said that he has been fed a lot of patsy opponents, but this time he's up against the real test. Chokchai 3K Battery of Thailand.
Manny Pacquiao has won his last 7 fights by knockout, and that certainly is nothing to sneeze at.
Well, you also notice that the right hand of Manny Pacquiao dangling along his sides, it's not really up there to protect his jaw, and he could be vulnerable for a left hook coming from Chokchai Battery.
Chokchai Battery acknowledging that punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Chokchai, very dangerous fighter. He's got those short, chopping rights and lefts. Watch out for those punches, and Manny Pacquiao scoring with a left lead.
Last 10 seconds of the first round signaled here. OPBF flyweight championship between Chokchai 3K Battery of Thailand and Manny Pacquiao of the Philippines on Asia Fight Night.
All of them inside the distance. Now, Chokchai Battery, as we mentioned, has demolished practically all of his Filipino opponents except one, Lejon Seneza, whom he lost to on points, but he was able to reverse that in a rematch against Seneza.
Second round of the scheduled 12-rounder for the OPBF Flyweight Championship. There's Manny Pacquiao leading off with his right. He is fighting in the southpaw stance. Left by Pacquiao to the face of Chokchai.
You know, one thing about Manny Pacquiao is that he puts his guard so dangerously low, and he's wide open for the counter-attack of Chokchai battery, but here he is on the attack. He's got to be a little more careful in going towards Chokchai battery, who is a very dangerous fighter.
Well, you know that Chokchai 3K battery comes in with a very formidable record and reputation, but Manny Pacquiao seemingly paying it no mind. He's just playing his game, but as you said, he can be vulnerable to that left by Chokchai 3K battery, and that loss, that lone loss of Manny Pacquiao atop the ring. Many observers attest that it was a case of carelessness on the part of Manny Pacquiao.
That's true. We covered that fight for television, Ed, and I remember that fight ended in the third round. In the second round, Manny Pacquiao almost had his opponent down on the canvas and out for good, but let him off the hook. In the third round, Pacquiao got careless and he was knocked out.
Right now, 3K battery, or Chokchai 3K battery, has been playing a wait-and-see fight, and he's not at all bothered by the fact that Manny Pacquiao is getting a lot of cheers on every punch that he's thrown, whether it's solid or not.
Well, you notice that Chokchai is not initiating the action at all. He's waiting to counter punch. He's waiting for the opening, and he's waiting for Pacquiao to come in. And Pacquiao obliges. He comes straight in. Chokchai 3K battery.
Chokchai 3K battery is trying to hang on. And Manny Pacquiao is still at it. Chokchai 3K battery trying to ride out the blows. Coming from the direction of Manny Pacquiao. Another right to the face by Manny Pacquiao. In the second round of the scheduled 12-rounder.
Pacquiao throwing a lot of punches. Nothing solid, however, landing. I haven't seen Chokchai flinch or grimace yet. Now Chokchai is on the attack and he's concentrating on the midsection.
All right, last few seconds of round number 2. Scheduled 12-rounder for the OPBF flyweight championship.
Chokchai is a very poised fighter. He knows what he's doing inside that ring and he's being very methodical about it. Take a look at some numbers here on Chokchai 3K battery, 29 years old, a sterling record at 35-2 with 15 KOs.
Well, Manny Pacquiao was certainly the more active fighter in round number 2, but as you said, Chokchai 3K battery has kept his composure and has not been daunted by the swarming attack that you see here unleashed by Manny Pacquiao. And Chokchai 3K battery just content with trying to dodge the punches being thrown by Manny Pacquiao. But as you said, he has not flinched. And Chokchai 3K battery right there, he got hit by several blows, but he was able to hang on.
Now, we haven't seen too much offense from Chokchai. We expect to see some fireworks now from the Thailander here in round number 3. He is behind on points.
Well, we've got a long way to go.
Yes.
At least we think so.
This is still the early going.
Chokchai 3K battery now taking a different stance from what he did and what he had in the first 2 rounds. Now he's getting aggressive.
Yes, you can expect it. I think Chokchai needed those first 2 rounds to size up the style of Manny Pacquiao. I think you can expect him now to take more chances in moving in on his prey.
Manny Pacquiao, however, trying to be an elusive target.
A good sidestepping here by Manny Pacquiao. Good lateral movement. Now you notice that Chokchai is a straight-up type of a fighter in the sense that he's just going one way. He's moving directly at Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao landing a combination from the outside.
The Chokchai 3K battery taking in a stalking stance now. But Manny Pacquiao doesn't look intimidated at all, but you can feel that the crowd here knows the sting of the punches that Chokchai could deliver. And a lot of them are waiting with bated breath for Chokchai 3K Battery to finally display his vaunted boxing abilities.
Manny Pacquiao making good use of the ring, Ed.
Oh, good
And
shots
this
to the
time,
body by
both
Manny
of them
Pacquiao.
exchanging hard blows up close. And more punches coming from Manny Pacquiao towards the midsection of Chokchai. And Chokchai holding on, and Manny Pacquiao taking a slip.
Fight goes on. This is round number 3 of a scheduled 12-rounder. And more shots to the face being delivered by Manny Pacquiao.
A good hand speed coming from Manny Pacquiao's side.
And you can say that again, Quinito. Sometimes you can't even see the punches come and go in a blur, especially from Manny Pacquiao. He has been flicking those right jabs with a lot of consistency.
And watch the way Manny Pacquiao circles around Chokchai, and that's to throw him off balance. I guess he realizes that Chokchai is the sort of fighter who will just go straight up towards you. And if you use angles to move away from Chokchai, you're not going to give him a standing target. We haven't seen too many adjustments in the fight plan of Chokchai 3K Battery yet. I thought in round number 3, Ed, he tried to put some offense together. Couldn't get the job done because I think Manny Pacquiao anticipated that Chokchai was going to step up the pace. So he made good use of the ring, moving around Chokchai, and did not give Chokchai the angles to throw his thumbs.
Right, you see some excerpts from the 3rd round there, where Chokchai tried to get a bit more aggressive, but as you said, Quinito, Manny Pacquiao certainly kept him busy with all those punches that Manny Pacquiao were throwing back in round number 3.
Pacquiao used good lateral movement to move away from Chokchai, making it difficult for Chokchai to find the angles to throw his straights and hooks.
Chokchai going to the body and now to the face. Manny Pacquiao countering. Pacquiao with the right and the left.
Now the dangerous thing here for Pacquiao is that he stands still and engages Chokchai into some kind of toe-to-toe fighting.
Well, you know that Chokchai 3K Battery packs a wallop in his punches, and you can't. Ooh, good right there by Manny Pacquiao. Well, Manny Pacquiao is now engaging Chokchai 3K Battery with a punching match.
Well, this is a big gamble on his part.
Yeah.
As he's gaining in confidence here.
Well, he has hit Chokchai several times, and now he tries to go in to finish it off, but Chokchai 3K Battery just shrugs it off.
Chokchai too wily a veteran. And again, Manny Pacquiao using the ring to move away from Chokchai. That's the right thing to do.
Yes, that's a smart thing to do. And he keeps sticking that right jab, then follows up with the left.
Low blow coming from Chokchai, and referee Estrella telling Chokchai to keep his blows above the belt.
A miss by Chokchai 3K Battery, but he's up and about in a flash as Manny Pacquiao tried to move in to that gap. Good right by Manny Pacquiao to the face of Chokchai. Chokchai trying to go to the body now. And a slip by Manny Pacquiao.
You know, that's the second time we've seen that. Manny Pacquiao, if he finds himself in a precarious situation where he wants the referee to step in, he kneels down.
Right.
And that forces, of course, Chokchai to stop punching. Clever tactic, but I don't know.
Exchange of blows there between Pacquiao and Chokchai. That right jab of Manny Pacquiao has been finding the mark time and again. Chokchai battery has certainly delivered some very strong messages to Manny Pacquiao as far as the strength of his punches are concerned.
Well, I thought he hurt Manny Pacquiao that time with a right to the ribs.
Correct.
And I don't think Manny Pacquiao can withstand relentless punching to the midsection for too much longer.
Well, you see the muscles rippling around the body of Chokchai 3K battery, and you know that's a sign that the telling blows from Chokchai 3K battery can certainly inflict a lot of harm.
We saw Manny Pacquiao wince and actually double up a little as soon as he got hit in the pit of his stomach. Take a look at some action here. You see Manny Pacquiao going down to prevent Chokchai from throwing some punches from close range during a clinch.
You saw the birthplace of Manny Pacquiao, General Santos City, where former champion, lightweight champion Rolando Navarrete also hailed from. And he was known as a bad boy from the Tiangas, which is the old name of General Santos City. It has produced several more famous Filipino boxers.
And Manny Pacquiao keeping a steady pace with that right jab, peppering away at Chokchai battery, keeping him off balance, preventing Chokchai from moving in and attacking his midsection.
Chokchai 3K battery has shown to be the more deliberate fighter. And now goes to the breadbasket of Manny Pacquiao again. That one landed in the left elbow of Manny Pacquiao.
Chokchai throwing some bombs at Manny Pacquiao.
He's starting to unload them, Guirito.
Yeah. And I think Manny Pacquiao is realizing that he can get hurt by the Oriental champion. He has held the championship since 1993, and he had to go to Korea to take the championship from Chang Jae-kwon via a third-round knockout.
Chokchai 3K battery has certainly been able to hold on to that title amidst numerous contenders. This last one, Manny Pacquiao, is the #1 OPBF challenger, and you see him trying to be a moving target, staying away from the bombs that Chokchai 3K battery is capable of unleashing. Manny Pacquiao will have to throw some more of his punches. Good left by Chokchai to the side of the face, and again he goes to the body of Manny Pacquiao.
Now this is also going to be a test of stamina for Manny Pacquiao, whether he can continue with his pace of moving around and both fighters wrestling each other down in the canvas.
Well, Manny Pacquiao led off with a left that hit the face of Chokchai, but that was obviously a slip. And Manny Pacquiao immediately goes to work with a right-left combination to the face of Chokchai. Good left to the right by Manny Pacquiao. Oh, good left by Manny Pacquiao to the face. Caught him flush on the right side of the head.
He's down, and I don't think he's going to get up.
He doesn't look too good.
He's slowly trying to get up. He is down and out.
certainly looking very groggy indeed. You see Mayor Ben Abalos raising the hand of Manny Pacquiao. And we will have the official announcement from our ring announcer, Bobby Mondial.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 2 minutes and 46 seconds in the 5th round, scheduled for 12. We have a knockout, winner by knockout, Manny Pacquiao, the new OPBF champion.
There you see Manny Pacquiao being raised to the jubilation of the capacity crowd here at the Mandaluyong City Sports Complex as Mayor Ben Abalos hands over the championship belt and trophy to Manny Pacquiao as the new OPBF flyweight champion.
And what an addition, of course, to the Philippines roster of OPBF champions. We already have champions in the featherweight division, Samuel Duran. Junior bantamweight oriental champion is Rafi Montalban. And junior featherweight champion is Reynante Hamili. Manny Pacquiao is the 4th Filipino to win an oriental championship.
Here you
Take a look at
see
it again.
that left.
It was just one blow, Ed.
Yeah, that
Just
really
one
stunned Chokchai 3K battery, and he probably never expected it from the likes of Manny Pacquiao, because look at that left that really bounced off the forehead of Chokchai 3K battery.
It was a solid punch, and it caught.